let's do it.
Mr. Mistoffelees by TS Elliot. You ought to know Mr. Mistoffelees, the original Conjuring Cat. There can be no doubt about that. Please listen to me and don't scoff. All his inventions are off his own bat. There's no such cat in the metropolis. He holds all the patent monopolies for performing surprising illusions and creating eccentric confusions. At prestidigitation and at leisure domain, he'll defy examination and deceive you again. For the greatest magicians have something to learn from Mr. Mistoffelees' conjuring turn. Presto, and away we go, and we all say, "Oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistoffelees." He is quiet and small, he is black, from his ears to the tip of his tail. He can creep through the tiniest crack, he can walk through the narrowest rail. He can pick any card from a pack, he is equally cunning with dice. He is always deceiving you into believing that he's only hunting for mice. He can play any trick with a cork, or a spoon, or a bit of fish paste. If you look for a spoon or a fork and you think it's merely misplaced, one moment you have it and then it is gone. Next week you'll find it lying out in the lawn. And we all say, "Oh, well, I never was there ever a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistoffelees." His manner is vague and aloof. You think there's nobody shyer, but his voice has been heard on the roof when he is curled up by the fire, and when he is about on the roof. And we all heard somebody who purred, which is incontestable proof of his singular magical powers. And I've known his family to call him in for gardening for hours. But while he is asleep in the hall, not long ago, this phenomenal cat produced 7 kittens right out of his hat. And we all say, "Oh, well, did I ever know a cat so clever as magical Mr. Mistoffelees."